In this lesson, let's talk about order of operations. So when we talk about order of operations, we always use this, which we call PEMDAS. Okay, parenthesis, which is your bracket, will be done first, followed by exponents. That means, for example, x cubed, okay, xy cubed, and so on. Give next multiplication and division. Okay, we usually do from left to right. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether multiplication comes first or division comes first, just do from left to right. Finally, addition and subtraction, where we again do from left to right. Also remember that we use brackets to represent multiplication. So if you have 3 bracket, it just means 3 times whatever is inside the bracket. So this is considered a multiplication. Okay, so with that, let's take a look at some examples. So I'm going to write in, so you have your parenthesis, exponent, which is power, PEMDAS, so it's multiplication and division, and finally addition and subtraction. Okay, so we'll do it in this order. Okay, and it's always from left to right. If it is multiplication or division, just do from left to right. Addition and subtraction also doesn't matter, addition or subtraction comes first, just do from left to right. So now let's take a look at this. So we have question 1, we have a parenthesis. So if x plus y inside this bracket, x plus y is x plus y because they are unlike terms, right? So next, 2x minus 2y is still 2x minus 2y because what? Because they are unlike terms. So you cannot add or subtract them. So they remain. Okay. So now we have done everything in the parenthesis because we can't do anything. Okay. So next, after we have done that, then we do the multiplication from left to right. So remember, this bracket here is considered a multiplication and you have a plus or minus. So you will expand it this way. So you will take 3 times x, which gives 3x plus 3y. Next, I have a minus here. Minus without a number here is a minus 1. So I'm going to take minus 1 times 2x, which gives me minus 2x. Next, I have minus 1 times minus 2y, which will give me minus give me plus, so it's plus 2y. So now that I've done this, next I can do my addition and subtraction. So I will add, I can only add or subtract like terms. So this is my x terms with x. So I have to take 3x minus 2y, which gives me x. 3y plus 2y, 3 plus 2, so it give me 5y. So the answer for question 1 is x plus 5y. Moving on to question 2, so I have this PEMDAS again. So I'll do my bracket first. So y minus 3 is y minus 3, so I just leave it as what it is. So now that I've done this portion, I know y minus 3 is just y minus 3. I will do my multiplication or division from left to right. So I have my multiplication here, which is y times z, which give me yz. Okay, minus. So remember, bracket is a multiplication. So what I'll do now is I'll multiply my 2 to my y. Okay, so minus 2 times y will give me minus 2y. Minus 2 times minus 3 will give me plus 6. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6, then 2 negative minus will give me plus. Okay, so next, let's see whether we can simplify. So I have yz and y, they are unlike terms. So because they are unlike terms, I cannot add them together. So my final answer is simply yz minus 2y plus 6. Okay, so actually this is the final answer already. Moving on to question 3, so I have 3x minus x times x minus 3y. There's no parenthesis, there's no exponent, so we only have multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction. So we'll do multiplication and division first. So I have a multiplication here, so I'll do it. So I have x times x will give me x squared. Okay, then I'll copy the rest. So next, I have just left with addition and subtraction. So I noticed that I have 3 terms here. Okay, and all of them are alike. This 3x is a term in terms of x. This one is in terms of x squared. This is in terms of y. So they are all unlike terms. So I cannot further simplify them. So the answer is essentially 3x minus x squared minus 3y.